Hi, I'm Scott Shelley, otherwise known as the Cow Guy, here for Traders Exclusive in London. Tons going on. Really kind of nice to be in this time zone as of late because we get to see obviously Asia close, we get to see the U.S. Open, and we're here for the entire European trading day. What's been happening as of late? I like to talk a lot about what's the TV, or at least the television shows have been asking me to talk about mostly. It's been the Bank of England a little bit, but really it's going to be the tariffs, what Trump's been doing, what the EU has been doing back to the U.S., and what might be coming out of China. I'm going to just put one big blanket over the whole thing right now. I think it's going to be temporary. I think he's trying to do this to get something his way. And the pundits will say, why not do it at a time when there is a 3.8% unemployment rate and the U.S. stock market is still flirting with all-time highs? Those are the times, if the U.S. is that strong, that it should do it. I also know, or I also believe, that the Chinese economy has still got a lot of balls in the air, and it's not as strong as a lot of folks think. So my general assertion is this: I think Trump, or the Trump administration, is going to play their strong hand now, because they think that maybe China's a paper tiger and they'll get their way. I'm not quite so sure it's going to work out that way, but what I think is going to happen is it's not going to be forever. Now, the EU has come back and said, with those aluminum and steel tariffs that the U.S. has slapped on the EU, and I think the EU is really more of a caught in the crosshairs kind of collateral damage here. They've put tariffs, or the EU's put tariffs back on the U.S. on the Bs, right? Bourbon, bikes, Harley Davidsons, and obviously blue jeans. So those are the types of things they've gone back at the U.S. with. But it's really only a 3-to-1 kind of a scenario. We're going to be taxing 3 times more than they're going to be taxing us. So still relatively small. I don't think it's going to be a blip for the markets, but something to keep an eye on, because I do think it's going to be temporary. Those have been really the big talking points. We've got a stalemate in that U.S. Treasury around 292, and I think it's because it's half flight to quality, half expecting the U.S. economy to be getting better. That's kind of stopped us in our tracks there. So we've got a lot happening. Everything's getting wound up for a decent move here. I think next week's going to shape up to be exciting. I'm Scott Shelley here for Traders Exclusive in London at the CME Group. I'll see you again next week.